shoes just to see what it'd be like to feel your pain, you feel mine. Go inside each other's minds just to see what we find. Look at shit through each other's eyes.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Julio Martinez. I'm 20 years old, so close to 21, and I'm from Norwalk, California. One moment that changed my life, honestly, it was my accident. I almost fucking died, yo. Like, honestly, it brings back memories, dude, because after my accident, it just fucking crazy. All the things I fucking heard, it fucked with me, you know? Like, even every time my parents told me something, like, they were the ones every day there, you know? They were witnessing everything, and don't get me wrong, like, friends, family, everybody, like, mad love for you guys, but I don't know, it just changed my life because I was 4 days unconscious. Like, that's fucking crazy, and it pisses me off when someone says I'm in a coma. Like, that's a whole different level. Don't get me wrong, like, it's kind of the same thing, but it's not. Like, I don't know, it's different. So then, I don't know, just that changed my life because, come on, I was doing some crazy ass shit, you know? Like, I was doing stupid shit before I got in my accident, and I still continue to do it after. But then once I realized, like, I got a second chance at life, you know? Who gets that shit? Like, who gets in their fucking car in the morning every day, goes to work and goes to school, and still does some stupid shit like smoke or drink, you know? Like, I did some stupid shit, but at the same time, you know, like, that's what changed my life, you know? Like, I realized, it took me about like 2-3 weeks after the 4 days unconscious to realize actually what I was doing in the hospital. And then, like, everything was just so new to me. Like, I would wake up in the 6 in the morning every day, fucking crazy. Like, my sleeping schedule was so abnormal that I didn't even know why I was waking up at 6 and going to sleep at 10 p.m. Like, it was some crazy shit. But on the other hand, like, just some real shit, that shit changed my life. Like, I told everybody, like, it was a second chance at life, and it just kept me so much happier, you know? Like, had so much bullshit in high school. Like, high school was just a bunch of bullshit, and so I just come on after my accident, just think positive, you know? Like, fuck everybody who left me, some real shit, you know? Like, those friends who don't talk to me, like, if you guys were some real people, you guys would keep talking to me, but I guess not, you feel me? So then, I would think the accident changed my life, friends-wise, families-wise, and just in general, honestly. Family. I look at my parents, and every day I just look at them like, fuck, dude, like, don't get me wrong, we're not struggling, we're just at the point where we're fine, but at the same time, I don't want to see my parents living like that. I want to be them living like, oh, let's go on a vacation, let's go to Vegas, you know, like, things like that. But no, they're every day, they're just struggling, thinking, oh, I might have enough money to pay this bill, or they asked me to pay bills already. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm old enough to have a responsibility, but at the same time, like, I want them to be able to live the luxury of life. I want to get to that level, so that's why I'm working my ass off. Yeah, I may have gotten a crash, I may have fucking got a head concussion, all this bullshit I've lived, but I'm still working my ass, you know? I'm gonna keep going to the top until I get my parents at the top with me. Not just my parents, but my family in total too. One of my dreams fuck. I remember as a kid, I always wanted to become a basketball player. Fuck that shit. Look how tall I am, like 4 feet. Nah, but on some real shit, I want to keep it basic. I'm basic. But just to live a successful life, to be honest, you know? Like, I see people out on the streets and shit, like, asking for money. I don't want to be like that, you know? I see myself, like, in 10 years, hopefully having a family already, having my own house, supporting myself and my family, loving my kid. Like, honestly, I can't wait to have a family. Like, it's the dopest feeling. Like, I don't know, I want to come back and be like, hey, I'm coming back home to my best friend, my kid, you know, happy as fuck. Honestly, I just want to be happy. That's all I've wanted since ever. Oh, fuck. Biggest insecurity is, I'm not the type of person to get my shit out there, you know? Like, I have a lot of things to myself that I keep to myself. Like, I don't tell a lot of people my brother, you know? My brother's, it's sad to say, but he's a fuck up, you know? It sucks to talk about him. Like, it gets to me, like, that's my brother, dude. He's out here doing drugs, you know? My parents just keep giving him chances. Like, it bothers me, But at the same time, like, oh, but as my brother, I gotta have love for him. Not that I gotta, but I love him, you know? He's my brother, he's family. Like, how you gonna go against your own brother? But yeah, he's over here always doing drugs, dude. Like, oh my God. And it fucking gets to me how it fucking gets to my family. Like, every day, I remember there was a whole week, dude, where my mom would just consecutively crying because I'm like, she would always just talk to herself asking, what did I do? Like, well, how did I get to this level? But my brother he just, fuck. Just, I don't know, my brother's just I hope he gets better. I'm always looking out for him, don't get me wrong, but just doesn't want to help himself. We tell him to go get therapy, we help him, we take him, we help him with everything. He just always rejects it. Just, I don't know how someone could get that level. It just sucks, dude. I've never talked to my brother about only certain people, like 2 people, 3 people. But other than that, it's just like, it's not something to talk about because it gets me sad. It's just, it fucks with me in the head, like, fuck, like, I hope to not get that point, you know? I'm doing well, like, just, fuck. Sucks though, especially being family, you know? Sucks that I can't do anything about it a lot because he rejects it. I don't know, a movie that comes to my mind is like High School Musical, you know, like every day, just, not every day, sorry, whenever it come out, like I'd be super excited and shit, like, even when HSM3, like, don't get me wrong, I even snuck into that movie and shit, like, I don't want to pay for it, even though it's so good for me, but anyways, I don't know, it's just a good movie, because, I don't know, it's a fairy tale in high school, I know it's fake and shit, but it's just a good-ass movie. Gabriella, like, dude, Zac Efron was fucking lucky to get you, dude, like, what the fuck, I wish I got you, Gabriella, but, dude, I can't wait till the fucking new movie comes out, fucking, Once a Wildcat, wait, what? Oh, fuck, it's fake? Dude, what the fuck? My bad, oh shit, I thought it was really coming out, like, everybody shouting it out and shit, like, I was super excited. That's fucked up, what the fuck? Alright, but yeah, that's just still my fucking movie, I fucking love it. Shout out to fucking Gabriella though, and Sharpay, don't forget about Sharpay. Goes to my dad, dude. He fucking lost a job at one point. He was out of a job for 3 months. Like, that was a few years back. And it was like when, like, there was a depression in 2008, 2009, I believe, and he lost his job, dude. And I was like, fuck, dude, like, I was scared, you know, like, big ass fear in my life where I was like, fuck, is my family gonna live on the streets? Like I had my grandma here in the one ways, you know, but didn't look like we were gonna live there because my grandma and my mom didn't have a good relationship at the moment. And so I was like overthinking. I was like, fuck, dude, like, yeah. After like each week, I was like hoping my dad would come back with a job, but no, he just kept laying there, you know, coming home at 9 looking for a job, and no one would accept him, and it fucking sucked, dude. Like, there's times where like I would see my mom cry, dude, and it's, oh my god, like, it made me, I hate fucking seeing my mom cry. But that was, But yeah, my dad was without a job for like 3 months till finally he came out with a job. And dude, me and my family were so happy, as if like it was like a present in Christmas, you know, like a kid opening a present, and it was like, you're like, what? It was that type of moment. Greatest feeling ever, and ever since we've been good, thank God. You're overthinking everything, you know, just you're in a bad, dark, scary place where you're thinking like nothing's gonna go right, nothing will go right. It's just, you have no one by your side, no one to support you. There's just things going on in your head. Like, I remember like going through depression at one point, and my head was just exploding in there, and I couldn't take it. Where fuck, it's just a scary place where you don't want to be. You know, like, you're the only one there. That's the scary part too. You have no one to rely on. It just sucks being there. I don't want to be there, dude. I remember I was just laying in bed, and shout out to my tia Lilia specifically. She survived cancer, you know, breast cancer, best shit ever, and she just always inspires me, dude. I remember she told me one day, like, yeah, you may be in bed right now, But later on, you're gonna be out there, dude. Like, just keep moving forward. Don't give up. Just be positive. Work for where you want to be. And look at me now, you know. I remember at one point I was going to school, working 2 jobs. After my head concussion, my accident, like, you know, I'm just working my ass off. I'm going out there to become someone because I don't want to give up. She's a really big inspiration. My tia, you know, she had breast cancer and she's still working her ass up. She's like 45 to 50 years old and she's fucking working day and night over there with her husband, you know, like even her husband, because they're I don't know, I look up to her so much. Every time I think of beating myself up or looking down, I just think of her, and then she gets a side out of me where I never thought I could get out, and then she just don't give up, dude. I don't want to be that person that gives up in life, you know? Like, I may have gone through a struggle, but it ain't over. It's just the beginning, dude. The song I'm always gonna remember is Hey Mama. Specifically, he said, I want to tell the whole world about a friend of mine. This little light of mine, and I'm gonna fan it, let it shine. And just reminds me of my mom. Like, she's my best friend, dude. Like, I tell my mom everything. Like, even the things you wouldn't think I tell her, I tell. Like, it's legit with her. She just, I don't know, she's in someone I would go after that to make happy, you know? Just, my mom. She's a separate human being that I love so much on a whole nother level. I love you, mama. Don't forget that. Honestly, just be yourself, dude. Don't change. I know that's some basic ass shit, but you know, just if you're gonna change in a positive way. Like, don't become someone who you didn't expect yourself to become, or anyone expected yourself to become that. You know, just don't change in a bad way, because then later on, like I said, you're gonna be remembered for like, fuck, that guy was a fuck up. You know, you don't want to be remembered for that shit. Think twice about what you're doing. Don't get yourself into shit that later on you'll regret. Because there's things right now that I regret already.
I wanna tell the whole world about a friend of mine. This little light of mine, I'm finna let it shine. I'm finna take y'all back to them better times. I'm finna talk about my mama if y'all don't mind. I was 3 years old when you and I moved to the Chi. Late December, harsh winter gave me a cold. You fixed me up something that was good for my soul. Famous homie chicken soup, can I have another bowl? You work late nights just to keep on the lights. Mommy got me training wheels so I could keep on my bike. And you would give me anything in this world.